You talked about it this morning, and I believe you just said it a little bit ago, how who you are is very important with the 5 core people that you keep around you.
Oh, yeah.
Is there, in your opinion, like I don't want to say magic number because we've said 5, but 5 different personalities, 5 different strengths, 5 different weaknesses? Like, what does that 5 need to consist of?
Great question.
In order for you to be the better person that you want to be.
Yeah. The 5, I'm part of a mastermind group, and I call this a mastermind group, and there's 5 of us in it. Each one of us have different personalities, dramatically different personalities. Each of us have different expectations and goals in life. We're all in the similar business. We're all in the kind of the speaking, coaching, developing business, but we're all uniquely different. And the 5 of us complement each other extremely well. We push each other hard. Now, could we be dramatically different? Yeah, I suppose we could. One of the dramatic differences is one person lives in North Carolina, another person lives in San Diego, I live in Dallas, another person lives in Tennessee, and the other person lives outside of Minneapolis. And we're very diverse that way. But what I find in your tight group, there has to be an unwavering commitment to help each other. There has to be. And it's funny, but in this mastermind group I'm a part of, and I tell anybody, and if you think about any successful business person, I was talking today with Dana. He's part of it. He has his mentor. He has his people that he's absolutely it absolutely, because again, it becomes your North Star. It becomes your and it keeps you on track, and it challenges you and pushes you. For instance, one of the people in the group is my co-host on Sales Logic, Meredith Elliott Powell. And we've done 251 episodes of this podcast. Yeah, number 7. Got a ways to go.
Thanks for gloating.
Yeah, you know what? I'll tell you what. I never would have dreamed that we get to 250.
If we get to 250, you're getting an email.
You're going to send me an email. And you know what's funny is we never thought we'd get 250 because we never thought we'd get to 5 or 10.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
true.
10 became 11. 11 became, and again, this is just the next day, the next episode. And what happened, and this is the key in life, this is what I find so much in things. We got to 250 episodes because we do it every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Central Time. Regardless. Mm-hmm. Regardless. Doesn't matter.
Back to your mastermind group. All over the country.
Yep.
That's a professional.
That's a professional mastermind group, right?
How do you go about getting in one of those or starting one of those? It did singing "Kumbaya" one night around the campfire and said, "Let's start this."
Yeah. Well, what happened was I was very good friends with a gentleman, with one of the other people in it, Sam Richter, and he and I had been good friends for 5 or 6 years. We just, hanging out, and Mary Kelly, we happened to be at a common industry conference. And I'll still never forget, Mary Kelly walked up to me and Sam and I happened to be standing in the hallway. We were just talking. He said, "Hey, you guys, we're going to form a mastermind group." Oh, okay. Boom. We just did it.
What do you do?
And what it was let's just agree to talk every couple of weeks on the phone. Just to share ideas, share what's working, share strategies, and so forth. So this was just the 3 of us. And then lo and behold, I had met this lady about a year before, and she and I had done some videos together. We had done a couple things together, Meredith Elliott Powell. And about a year later, I made the comment to Mary and Sam. I said, "Hey, I know this lady who I think would be a great fit. I think she'd be great." I think Meredith and I had probably just begun the podcast about then. And I mentioned the name, and Mary said, "Oh, I know of her. I've heard of her." Yeah. Boom. So then she was in it. So now we're up to 4. And then there was another gentleman who we all knew. Just, I don't know how we knew. Oh, I know Mary Kelly had co-authored a couple books with the gentleman, and I got to know him. And he joined the group about a year and a half ago. And yeah, there's no magic about it. It's just we just agree to. I'll tell you where this group has gone though. This is what's cool. We meet maybe once a quarter for a good Zoom call for a couple of hours where we'll talk and dissect business, what's challenges, what's happening. We text each other all the time. I mean, every day there's text messages that are going back and forth. But we've reached the point our spouses all know each other very well. I mean, we have vacation together. 2 years ago, we went to Phoenix together. We the 10 of us spent 3 days together.
Mm-hmm.
Lo and behold, one of them, Mary Kelly, was getting married on an Alaska cruise last July. This is like a year, 13 months ago. And she says, hey, I want you guys to come and join me for my wedding. And
Wow.
We did. So we all joined, and we all went with her on this Alaska cruise. That was absolutely a kick in the pants.
That's amazing.
And then last January, all 10 of us, we went to Costa Rica together. And we spent 3 days in Costa Rica. And so we had this commitment that the first couple of days of every year, we meet just to lay out our business plan. I mean, we really dive into it. And our spouses just all, I mean, it really is spooky how well we all get along. I mean, there is a chemistry that's just worked out well.
I mean, you're as successful as the people that are around you.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And yet what's interesting is we're as diverse, politically, faith-based. We're couple have no desire to ever have kids. Others have got kids. I mean, again, we're all different, and we embrace that. We love it.
Right, because that's how you bring a different perspective.
We love it. Yeah.
That's probably what I'll be taking away from this podcast is something like that.
And here's you just find one person, and you start hanging out,
Mm-hmm.
and then somewhere along the line you may find a third person, but it's the accountability and the ability that I've been able to call them and say, hey, I'm having a challenge with this. What's the software that you recommend? What's the tool that you recommend? Or who, and boom, there's the answer.
Yeah.
And it just works.